of digital transformation, where we talk about the future of digital transformation, what it contains in future for your business and your industry and your domain. Smart homes, smart cars, smart lights, smart toasters, everything is getting smarter today. All machines are getting internet connected, data connected, and getting smarter. Will this stay? Well, the future will decide. People will decide. If people find the idea novel and if they derive value in their life from what you've created, it is going to stay. Otherwise, it will be gone and dusted and forgotten. So you need to give value to your users. And that is going to determine how your business will survive and adapt to digital transformation. Let's look at a few technologies that are going to come up in future and are going to change the way customers behave and can have an impact on your business. Machine learning will open pathways for digital transformation. Enterprises were already looking at data and predictive analysis through machine learning. They were already looking at artificial intelligence. They were looking at adapting technologies at a rapid pace, and that only got accelerated due to this pandemic of COVID-19. However, one of the challenges that enterprises face today is access to data. Because one of the things that's important and critical in machine learning is access to data. Machine learning can provide tens of thousands of data points in real time without any human intervention. For example, a customer who's shopping online can be given his preferences based his past data and behavior within no time, which can improve the personalized experience. Given that machine learning can run algorithms from existing patterns and data at a great speed and can predict future, it definitely needs access to various data points, and that is where the challenge is. Data scientists explore these data sets and join these data using various permutations, combinations to represent the world that they're trying to predict. Ensuring these data scientists have access to this data in the most secure and compliant way, and they have access by following the control guidelines, is where the challenge today lies. And the challenge doesn't just finish at the access of data. Often internal IT teams, the internal infrastructure teams, don't have the resources to keep up with the various tools and technologies which are required by data scientists, which may become a stumbling block sometimes when you're trying to adopt artificial intelligence and machine learning. You as an organization need to dwell upon the use cases and clear business cases where artificial intelligence can be adopted within your organization, and then take the next step of being able to find that data and provide access to the data. Let's look at some other technologies. Humanized artificial intelligence chatbot. Chatbots are going to change the way people interact with customer service. Let's take an example of a chatbot from China, which is Xiaowai's. I don't know if I got that right, but I've always called it Xiaowai's. Which is a chatbot designed to engage people in lifelike conversations. It uses a lot of neural networks to be able to do that. It keeps a track of conversations and is able to predict further conversations and give the right answers. Do you know, one Xiaowai's user spent 29 hours chatting with this chatbot, and he did 7,500 conversations. So imagine the engagement that the chatbot must have done. Chatbots, like I said, are going to change the customer service. Let's take an example of Julie as a chatbot, which is adopted by National Rail Service of USA. Well, I almost think it's adopted because it almost behaves like a human, although deployed is the right word. But I would like to call it adopted because we believe in humanized chatbots. It is able to chat with prospective customers who are trying to look at rail networks. It can answer questions. It can suggest the shortest route to reach a certain destination. It also transfers customers to the booking page where customers are actually able to do their train ticket bookings. It is said that $1 million was saved through this chatbot by providing a customer service through bots, and overall bookings increased by 25%. Online ticket sales increased by 30%. If that's the kind of ROI we're looking at chatbots, I think it's a technology worth adopting. Chatbots are also disrupting digital marketing in areas like lead generation, talking about new product launches, collecting customer data. It all is increasing brand loyalty. A French cosmetic company, Sephora, launched a chatbot which was capable of having conversations with its customers, tell them about makeup tutorials. It could suggest product, give them skincare tips. It could locate physical locations of its stores and also book appointments for specific services. Do you know what? The people who had a conversation with the chatbot prior to booking a store spent $50 more than the people who did not have a prior conversation with the chatbot. Statistics also say that overall customer bookings increased by 11% after the launch of this chatbot. Chatbots are also disrupting human resource space. There is a case study by Coca-Cola for the Vietnam office. It was struggling to keep up with the volume of inquiries that it got. The HR team was more often than not engrossed in solving inquiries than in making strategic decisions for the organization. And what came to their rescue was again a chatbot, artificial intelligence driven bot that was capable of talking in both English and Vietnamese, which also took care of localization. After the chatbot introduction, it is said that 50% of travel requests are now approved by the chatbot. 60% of all these requests for vacations are now done through the chatbot. How much time does it save for the executives who are working in the HR department? By just automating the conversations that were redundant and repetitive in nature. Chatbots will get more robust over time. Voice will take over. It will become very important, especially in areas like rural India, where people may be wary of typing. Voice interface or voice input would become a very, very sound way of being able to talk and interact with the device. The other technology that I put my finger on is AR and VR. AR, as we know, augmented reality, is where real world interactions and environmental awareness is important. And VR, virtual reality, is where immersive experience is important. AR can have many use cases. There are use cases in healthcare where surgeries are carried out with more precision. Surgeons through AR can you look at in a 3D environment, they can look at organs through in a more holistic way in real time. In fact, the insane popularity of Pokemon Go is a testimony of the fact that augmented reality is being adopted by users and they would love to have more use cases built on this technology. VR also has a lot of use cases. It can, for example, in this pandemic and COVID times, enable people to feel that they are actually in the same space, talking to each other. Virtual meetings can be made more real. Property sector can leverage from it. Estate agents can, by integrating virtual reality, show prospective clients the homes that the clients are wanting to rent or buy. Virtual tours of houses can happen. In short, both these technologies have a long way to go and a lot of benefit for our human existence and our experiential existence. One more technology that we should not forget is robotics, which is RPA, robotics process automation. It is one of the most straightforward technology to adopt if you want a digital transformation journey. And it is one technology that gives far more ROI than any other technology because it automates a lot of repetitive tasks that you do. You need to recognize what those automated tasks could be. You need to change, like I said, your business process to fulfill automation. One more technology that we should look at is Internet of Things. Imagine a vacuum cleaner which becomes a digital mopping system in your house. It knows where there is dust and clears it. You don't have to manually broom your house. It understands your preferences of cleaning. It does the cleaning before you wake up in the morning, and it also sends alarms if there is, cleaning liquid getting over, or it needs recharging. So a digital mopping system, which is as mundane as a vacuum cleaner or a broom, if that can be changed, a lot of things can be changed. All of this will lead to behavior change of humans. Imagine a smart watch that can predict early signs of heart attack and can send those signals to the doctor. The patient can be treated much faster than he would have otherwise got treated. But central to digital transformation and IoT is again data. When data is used properly, when you collect the source data from the physical world and convert it into useful information and algorithms that can help the user, that is when IoT starts driving value to the customers. According to Miller, the largest industry segment for IoT is going to be the industrial product space. So the industrial product industry needs to wake up and adopt and adapt to information of technology. Think about the business value that you're going to deliver, and then think about analytics, and then think about data. They go in that sequence. Change the business models, change the way your product interacts with the consumer today. Security is still a big concern with the Internet of Things because products that are lying at various places can have security breaches. But it's not very far when security hassles will be taken care of and Internet of Things will become an everyday thing for all of us. It is said that 44% of companies have already moved to a digital first approach for good customer experience. Why have they moved? We know that first impression lasts a lifetime. And in modern age, a brand's opportunity to make this first impression lies in being in the digital space. Research says that Americans spend more than 12 hours every day interacting with digital devices, telephones, radios, cell phones, various digital devices that they have in their hands. If that's the amount of time they're spending on the digital devices, then your brand better be on the digital devices and every digital device. Consumer expects you to be seamlessly present on every digital device. He expects the omni-channel experience of shifting from one device to the other without you forgetting where he stopped in his journey. And that's becoming very, very critical. You can target your campaign to just the right customer. Google Home Voice Controller or Amazon Echo is changing the way we live, the way we find information, the way we browse information. Smart doorbells are answering doors today. You can actually answer the door from anywhere and ensure safety of your house. Smart locks are changing security systems and are taking them to the next level. Smart bulbs, smart lights, they would enable to control the light and the ambience in the room from wherever you are. Universal remotes will help in controlling devices with a single remote. 20.4 billion devices will be connected to Internet of Things in 2020. Are you prepared? That's the journey of future. You need to experience the digital experience. You need to transform your business through technology. And remember to humanize that technology. Thank you for watching this episode and stay tuned for next episode. Thank you.